Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Monday, October 6, 2025. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you joined us here on the Monday to start the new week. Hopefully you had yourself a pretty good weekend. Heading into Monday, hey, $1 day. Tomorrow we see some NHL return. Small slate to kick off the week. Couple in the MLB, but one on a nice little Monday night football matchup. Should be a good game here tonight. I'm looking forward to this Monday night slate. I've got Ron with me, got Brian with me here to start the week. So without further ado, let's get to the cappers as we always do, see how their weekend went, and then we'll get right to Monday's action. So let's kick it off with Ron. How are you doing here?
Pretty good. 4 and 5 day yesterday. Dropped a little bit, but it got, like I said, it hit the best bet with the Seattle Mariners, plus money there. And I got Tampa Bay. They won outright. I had plus 3.5, but I did drop that WNBA under, man. It just squeaked over. So, yeah, 4 and 5 day. Look to bounce back.
Head on over to Brian. How are you doing here, buddy?
Not bad, Rod. Not bad. It's Sunday's always a good day for me. I love the NFL, man. This time of the year is always the best time of the year. Tons of sports coming in. But yeah, yesterday on the betting side of things, not a horrible day. Went 2-2 on the prop side. Slated on the premium picks though, 3-2 last night. Huge underdog plays. I had the New England last night. They came out on top big. Had them on the money line and on the spread, and hit their team total over 20.5 as well. So was happy to hit all that, man. So great Monday or a great Sunday night to end the night, and looking forward to today. Even though it's a 3-game card, so let's get it.
Yeah, done. Three-game card, but I still think there's some nice spots to find some winners. Yeah, I can't complain about Sunday either. Can't complain about Saturday either. So it was a nice plus 700 unit weekend. So they went from like 1,000 units up to 1,700 units on the year again. So moving in the right direction. Number 2 capper over the last month here at Tony's Picks. So stacking the units, as they say. So looking to continue that here this week. Definitely not as Brian. Holy, look at that, 10-2 in the last week in the NFL. So definitely check out Brian. Heating up in the NFL, as they say. Hey, he said he needed some stats and numbers to work with. So he went light to start the NFL. But hey, watch out, heating up. So definitely head on over and check that out. All right, let's start the week. We got 3 games, as we say, to go over. We'll head on over to the Diamond. We got the Dodgers taking on the Phillies here. Game 2. Snell battling Luzardo, and then we got the Cubs taking on the Brewers. Imanaga taking on Ashby. Ashby will be the opener, and then Priester most likely get the bulk of the innings for the Brew Crew in that matchup. We'll head on over to Brian. Anything in the MLB for you tonight?
Yeah, like we were talking backstage, I'm gonna stay away from that late night game between the Brewers and the Cubs. But look at that early one between the Phillies there and the Dodgers. I think that this game is going to be the same as the last game. I think it's going to be a little high scoring. I think that the Phillies are going to want to at least take one before they head into LA. So I do lean the Phillies here money line, but I like the over here tonight. 7.5 is a little light. I think this is going to be an over game, an over series all the way through. These are 2 teams that love to smash on the ball, and we all know how the Philly Stadium is. Philly is an over team at home. So yeah, I'm taking this game over 7.5 tonight.
Head on over to Ron. Anything in the MLB for you tonight?
Yeah, I agree with Brian. I'm staying away from that late game. That stinks to high heaven. So look at the early game. I'm with you, Brian. Like I said, the Dodgers, man, 7-1 to the over in playoff games. And you look at Luzardo at home starts. He's 9-1 to the over as well. But I got a premium on the side of that one, so I won't talk about that. But I guess I would lean to the Cubs now that the line's really dropped a lot. And we do see Cheerio is going to be in the lineup. So I don't know why that line's dropping. Usually Priester's red hot at home. You know, you don't want to fade him, but I'd lean to the Cubs.
Yeah, for me in this one, I agree with Brian. I like the over. I think we see plenty of offense between the Cubs and the Brewers here in this one. I don't know. You got to expected Imanaga to have himself a gem of a start. I don't know. Coming into this one, he struggled down the stretch of the year. Looked like he was starting to tire out. As they say, that last month he went 0-2 with a 6.65 ERA. He got rocked. And then that first playoff game, he didn't look so good either. So, yeah. Away games, he's 5-5, 500 with a 3.44. And you look at Ashby. Ashby's been pretty good. He goes, 1 inning, 2 innings at best. in the home games this season and in a couple starts, 1.41 ERA. So I think he holds it down. And then you got Priester coming behind that. And I think when Priester gives up a few, but then you get to the bullpens, I think we see some runs there. So I like the over 7.5. I'm going to take both games over 7.5. Dodgers and the Phillies. I think we see some offense there as well. It was 3-0 Phillies. Dodgers came back late, scored 5, not sent it up and over the total. So I believe it's 6 straight head-to-head between these two. Have all seen over the total. So I'll take 2 overs in the MLB tonight. Hey, that wraps up the MLB slate. Let's head on over to the NFL for the Monday night action. Just seeing if this line's still stuck at 3.5. Yep, still 3.5. Total 45.5. Head on over to Brian to get us started. Anything in the NFL for you tonight?
Yeah, as crazy as it sounds, man, I'm gonna take the Jags plus 3.5 in this one. Honestly, the Chiefs, as much as they've looked like a better team, and as much Pat Mahomes has been rallying back this year, I just think that this Jags defense has been stepping up behind games. You see, they got plenty of sacks. They're doing it in big ways. They're sticking in games. This team is staying with the best of them. I just think that they can play with Pat Mahomes tonight. Slow down their offense. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to start using his wide receivers more tonight. I think that, obviously Travis Etienne will start to get something. I know Kansas City does have a tougher run defense, but I think that as long as Trevor Lawrence can start using his arm well, meeting up with BTJ, start, use Travis Hunter a little bit. I think they can get their ground game going, keep this close. Kansas City loves to win tight games. I see this game going back and forth down to the end. So give me the Jags plus the 3.5.
Heading on over to Ron. Anything you like in the Monday Night Football?
Yeah, I agree with Ryan. It's a bad spot for my Chiefs coming off that big blowout win against Baltimore. But I'm going to look at a nice little parlay, a teaser parlay for you. We did drop it because the Rams couldn't figure out a way to win the game. We would have had that one on Thursday, so let's get back to it. I'm going to take – did we get 4 yet, Rod, or are we still at 3.5?
Still 3.5. Hasn't budged.
Yeah, shit. I'd like to get 10, but okay, we'll take plus 9.5 with the Jaguars, and I've got over 40. I think we get probably in the mid 45, 46 range there. So give me the Jags plus 9.5 over 40.
And for me, here, as I said in the morning show, I like the under here in this one. I expect a low-scoring game. Both teams can play some solid defensive football. You look at the Jags holding opponents to about 18 points a game this season, and the Chiefs, holding teams to about 19 points a game this season. So that gets us under this total open 47.5. It's worked its way down to 45.5. Yep. If you want a 6-point teaser, well, you would take that on the under because the Chiefs 16-0 to the 6-point teaser to the under are the Chiefs. So I think it's first to 20 wins this game. Give me the under between the Chiefs and the Jags here in this one. Defense is shine here on Monday Night Football. Hey, that wraps up the sports slate here for this evening. Brings us to the player prop, game in the future, parlay if you can find one. We'll leave it up to the capper to decide whether they want to give out here in this spot. We'll head on over to Ron to get us started. What do you got for us?
Yeah, let me go to the NBA preseason. We got a couple games out there. Look at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looks like everybody's playing for these. Shea, Dort, Caruso, Holmgren, Hartenstein. Everybody's playing, looks like. We are going to see Cooper Flagg play for the Dallas Mavericks tonight. I'm kind of excited to see that. Looks like Kyrie's going to be out. Davis will be in. So give me the OKC Thunder +4 in that one. I have the KBO video up. There's only one game, and it's not like our Major League Baseball playoff. They only play one game at a time, and it's like a ladder challenge. So 5 plays 4. The winner of that gets 3. The winner of that gets 2, and the winner gets 1. So I gave it to Rod earlier this week. Take Hanwha +225 to win the KBO World Series when it gets to that point. And let's see, tonight I got one in Major League Baseball. My Diamond Crusher got it last night with the Seattle Mariners, and I got one in NFL football. Got that yesterday with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So you can go to those right now at Tony's Picks. Thank you.
Heading on over to Brian. What do you got for us?
Yeah, tonight. I agree with what you said earlier. I like that play a lot, Ron. I'm just do that. The MLB double up on the 2 overs tonight as a parlay. Take both games over 7.5. Like that a lot. Over on the site, I got one play up today. It's my MLB premium play of the day, so you go scoop that up. Yeah, it's going to be a slow week. Obviously, throughout the week, got 2 MLB games a day, pretty much till Thursday. So. Just going to try to put up a play a day for you guys and wait for the weekend, the action-packed NFL. So, yeah, that's what I got up for you tonight. You can pair us up on the screen, pair me up with Rod, pair me up with Ron. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save yourself 15% off, and let's have a winning night.
All right, sounds good. Let's start the week of winning. Hey, we get some college football back a little bit earlier this week. We got a couple games on Wednesday to get us going this week. And then the following week in week 8, they'll be kicking off them Tuesday games. So won't be long. We'll be getting football every day of the week rolling shortly, right on through to the Super Bowl. Right around the corner where we get them Tuesday action games and some of them American Conference games rolling during the week early. So, hey, it's just the calm before the storm, as I call it. It's the storms of ruin where we're going to get lots of sports action here on the Happy Hour show. So definitely continue to tune in. For me, I'll give you a little prop. Take Travis Etienne over 14.5 rushing attempts here. He's going to be the key here in this one. Jags want to be able to run the ball and keep it out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. So I think they hand it off to Travis Etienne at least over 14.5 rushing attempts here in this one tonight. So give me the over that one. Minus 130 over 14.5. It was a little lower, but I'll give you the price of where it's moved up to. Now I got it at 13.5. It's ticked up a point up to 14.5 now. Still love it. Lay the minus 130 there in that one. And then over Tony's picks, 2 plays for me tonight. I've got my Monday Night Football play of the day after a nice little 5-1 yesterday. So looking to continue that. And then I got my MLB play of the day as well over there. So 2 plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Just hit the link in the description. Heads you right on over there. And hey, don't forget to take advantage 2-for-1 capper promotional as well. Can't go wrong with that. Having 2 cappers putting money in your pocket is the way to go to build that bankroll. Don't forget Tony T at checkout as well. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that tunes in. We got Mr. Southpaw in there. We got Sumed and Bada Bing, Bada Bing, Bada Boom.
Boom. Lilu Dallas multi-pass.
There's Lockhart out there. Oh, you like the Colts already early this week.
Colts already, yeah. I kind of like Pittsburgh. Got Cleveland traveling over from overseas. Pittsburgh off a bye. Tomlin's good off a bye.
Usually, yeah, right? Usually pretty good off the bye. I think that line's risen a lot.
I think a lot of people jump on Cleveland. I think a lot of people jump on Cleveland because of the what they saw from Gabriel, which he looked all right to me too. So we'll see.
Right?
Cleveland, anything to talk about on that team, it's only 2 things, and that's their running back Quinshon Judkins and their defense, because their defense is crazy this year, man.
They are good. It's a good defense, that's for sure.
It's two things. Other than that, I don't know how good Dylan Gabriel is going to be or how long he's going to last. Whatever that guy's in the head, I really don't know.
Well, going against the Brian Flores defense, he looked pretty good against the Brian Flores defense, so I was impressed.
Yeah.
Well, he's from Oklahoma, so I believe all the Oklahoma guys from 2023 have all been rolling. We got Hurts rolling from Oklahoma.
Baker
from Oklahoma.
How lucky is this damn team? Let me tell you, man. They just keep winning on walk-off field goals. It's unbelievable.
They play as a team, and so the team effort was there. They got that timely turnover. Seattle had the opportunity to go down. Oh man, that guy's been absolutely. If you take that guy away, take Ibuka away for the Bucks. And, I think it's a different story. They're not where they are right now because man, he's been the man. All of a sudden, he comes out and just catch. Considering that the Bucks had all the injuries that they have. With Evans being injured, Godwin being injured as well. Two big receivers. And
Bucky
Irving, not been good running the ball. He's struggled running the ball. But then that offensive line has been tattered and beat up too. So
Yeah.
lucky that Baker Mayfield's been able to run with his feet. And man, if you've seen the video, he was taunting Seattle fan was taunting him yesterday. So you got him all riled up. Basically, you can't do that to Baker. He gets very easily riled up, and when you get him riled up, watch out. Look what happens. But you got to give it to Seattle on the inside as well. Darnell. Well, look at him. Look what he did.
Yeah.
They battled.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold did with Baker. Pass for pass
point
for
for
pass.
point. Yeah, point for point. Down the field action, man. Action back to the end. It came down to a field goal. I knew it was going to happen like that too, man. Sam Darnold looked great. Baker looked great. They both have that dog in them. I'll tell you, I don't think anybody's seen a comeback story out of Darnold until last year when he was on the Vikings. And even after that, I think people doubted him this year. And he really showed up again this year, man. He looks great. He opened up way better than Geno Smith this year on the Seahawks. The Seahawks look good.
Right.
That's all my son there, Southpaw. He lived in Laval, Canada, and got me this Montreal cap when he was up there. So,
Jovan, the new guy, is from Washington State around there. So, hey, that's probably his team. I wonder if we'll see him sporting a Seattle jersey soon. Definitely possible. Arizona, man, how many times have they choked that away? Woo.
Oh my! Dude.
How do you keep dropping the damn ball before you get in the end?
He smacked him in the face, and he didn't even try to jump on it. That's when I was like, all right. And then he left the game and acted like he was injured. Kyler Murray did that weird shit. Left the game, acted like he was injured, and then came right back. Like, dude, come on, don't play it off. You totally fumbled that ball.
Man,
you didn't even try to jump on it. Like, it was just
yesterday.
It was.
I guarantee Survivor got smoked yesterday. I had Minnesota. I was sweating that shit out.
Yeah. There was a lot on yesterday. If you would have live bet the Titans yesterday, or even the Saints yesterday at 16-0, 14-0.
Yeah, the guy doesn't drop that in the end zone. It doesn't even happen. So.
Right? And I'm going, why did I take the Saints again? I'm like, here we go again. I'm like, this feels like Seattle all over again. I was like, what was I thinking?
I took Carolina, and I was thinking, oh, my God, what have I done? 17-0.
I had Carolina, too. So I was going, oh, my goodness. I was like, I got Carolina and the Saints. What am I doing? Yeah. And then I'm like, wait, just breathe. Still the NFL. That's a light comeback. We can still see it. And sure enough, we did. So.
And then the Bengals, man. The Bengals had actually a chance to cover that 10. I was like sitting there, and then he gets a sack in a damn end zone. I'm like,
whole bunch of garbage time, but they ended up playing some ball at the end of that game.
When you do the safety kick, man, when you do the safety kick, you're not even going to try an onside, man. Come on, really? Right. Put it away. At least try an onside.
At least try one, right? Yeah. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody. Hey, have yourself a wonderful Monday, everybody. Catch you guys again tomorrow, Tuesday. Even less going on. That's today. I ain't gonna lie. But we got Zawacky thrown in there to kick it off.
Oh yeah, we got a game starting right on the tomorrow start.
Triple header, triple header tomorrow to kick us off.
Right when we start out here, yeah.
So we might have to pop in a little bit early for you guys tomorrow. Be on the lookout. Maybe we'll pop in a 5 to 3 to get it going. It'll probably it'll be the banner raising kickoff, I believe, is the one that kicks us off. So that'll be late starting. We got to do the 15 minutes of raising the banner and stuff, don't we? In Florida. So
yeah, by the time we go on air, it hadn't started yet. So
it hasn't started yet. They'll still be talking about raising the banner. So hey, thanks everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Monday. Take care. See you guys again tomorrow.